Hello, Craig's here, Helen's here. Welcome along to Craig Talks About. And tonight we are back at the Liverpool Empire for This Is England. And it was massive. It's a National Theatre production. It was massive down south. Not doing as well, from what I can gather, up north here at the Empire. There are tickets available for tomorrow's show on the 7th of March. So make sure if you want to come and see it, come and see it then. It should be good. The stage is really interesting. Oh, I just took a picture of myself. I've taken a picture of the stage, and you will have seen it probably just before this part of the video. But the stage is really interesting, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's just a plain stage with a circle on the top and a circle on the bottom, and it's kind of sloped as well from back to front. So it's a really interesting set design. It's very minimalistic. I've heard great things about this show.
I can't wait
But-
because I don't know exactly what to expect. I've seen the clips.
Do you know what it's about, and do you know roughly what it's about?
The basics.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to know too much.
Yeah, it's roughly about England's rise under Gareth Southgate and how Gareth managed the team and how he was with the players and stuff like that. So I can't wait to see a good Jordan Pickford. Better be a good Jordan Pickford around here. Has to be. Anyway, you'll get a full review and a full honest thoughts at the end of the show tonight. Obviously, we won't be able to put any footage in. There is footage out there if you look on all platforms. You can look on YouTube, TikTok, anything like that. There is footage of the production out there. If I find some good footage, I will link to it and let you be the judge yourself. Well, that's it. We'll be back at the end of the production. We'll see you later. So it's half time, and we never do a half time, but because we usually get some clips of the production, but we're not going to get any clips of the production. I'm really invested, and I know the story. It's really, really clever the way that it's done as well, and the guy playing Gareth Southgate is just like Gareth Southgate,
Definitely.
and the guy playing Jordan Pickford and his pickers all over it.
So funny. You can't
yeah.
help but laugh.
Because we go, as you know, we go to the match and we see Pickford acting like Pickford all the time, so it's great. But it's compelling and it's really interesting.
I love the way they are doing the story, and not a second goes by, because the way they move all the scenery and the characters and whatever, it's just constant and it just flows so brilliantly.
I just thought I had to come back we had to come back at half time and say how good this actually is, and more people should come and see it.
Yeah, definitely.
So full time. So, what a performance, what a show that was. Dear England, here at the Liverpool Empire, on tour in the UK over the next coming weeks and months. It's a really, really good story. We know the story, we know how it ends, we know it doesn't have a happy ending. One day it'll have a happy ending, I'm certain of that. And Gareth Southgate, in his time as England manager, and it really does show what his time and what he did as England manager, and how it's defined now, and how I think Southgate's legacy, and he certainly deserves the Sir Gareth Southgate.
It made a lovely change, watching a show that was telling a story from start to finish, and you got invested in it as opposed to just a singing, dancing musical. It was just brilliant from start to finish. It was so well thought out, and really on key, I thought.
And it was absolutely on point, and the people who played the characters, I say characters, the real people. The guy who played Harry Kane, fantastic. The guys, when it was the moment when Bukayo Saka missed the penalty, at the Euros final in 2021, you know, and how he was vilified, and how him and Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford were all vilified for missing those 3 penalties, and it told that story from within the dressing room. And I think that's important to know what these guys went through. And it was just a great show. And the I think a slight negative, the sound could have done, the talking could have done with being mic'd up a little bit more.
Yeah.
The sound effects are very loud and the music is very loud, but I think the talking is a little bit quiet in places, and I've heard that before as a negative as well.
Yeah, I was talking with you about it, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Beforehand.
And I don't know what you thought about that, Hel. You know, obviously you coming from a musical, a theatre background, and obviously doing it as your education.
Yeah, I do agree, to be honest. I think it wasn't as bad as some people made out, but then, you know, we were in the stalls downstairs. I don't know what it sounded like upstairs, to be honest. I didn't really struggle that much. It was only the odd little thing.
Yeah. I think that the guy that played Bukayo Saka was a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, who knows why. There's multiple reasons. Obviously, the show wasn't on last night, on Thursday night at the Empire, due to unfortunate circumstances with the cast. So you don't know if some of them have been ill or whatever has been happening. But overall, I think the show was great. I think it was technically very good. It would be from a national theatre standpoint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I enjoyed it massively. And I would say, if you can, tomorrow, there's still tickets available. Get down and see it at the Empire tomorrow. If not, it goes on tour elsewhere around the UK. We'll be back next week here again, next Friday, where we're seeing Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which apparently is fantastic. It's over 100 costume changes in that show, apparently. I cannot wait to see that. That'll be a great show. Thank you for watching. Please remember, like, share, comment and subscribe. It really does help on whatever platform you're on. On TikTok, we're doing extremely well. YouTube, we're still doing really well. The numbers are looking fantastic. But I know half of you are not a subscriber or a follower on whichever platform you're on. Please do. Just click. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it really does help me out quite a lot. So please remember to do that. Thank you for watching. And we will see you again next week. And as always, ta-ta for now.